Let's see if this works. Audio test. Okay, yeah, okay. All seems to be good. So I'll set up a game. Let's get into this. Another. I can't believe I've been doing this for 5 weeks on the trot. Ah, good. Everyone should be able to hear me now then. I am a little bit sick today, so I may sound a little bit off. But hopefully I can get some more premium or expert packs, and well, I don't know if anyone's seen the video I just put up a few hours ago in that, but yeah, in the premium packs sometimes I'm just getting all consumables now, which is very depressing. I would have hoped it would have given you an increased chance of ultra rares once you've unlocked pretty much everything else, but no, that's not the case. That seems to be what happened with Mass Effect. What happened? Let's just say some of my posts and that were taken down. Yeah, I thought they were harmless, but apparently they were not. So, yeah, I got annoyed at that and decided to like, for example, do you know when I was doing the top 10 Mass Effect characters? Oh, they weren't allowed. So I got and it's been going on for a while like that, so I've kind of avoiding the Reddit for the Mass Effect co-op stuff, and looking at alternative places like the Bioware. I think it's called the Bioware Social Network, which is like an unofficial Bioware's forum. I often use that one. And I also do just general searches around the internet. That isn't to say that occasionally I will go back to the Reddit, but I do avoid it most of the time in favour for other sites at the moment, unless I absolutely cannot find an answer to the questions that I need answering. I see. I think the BSN is active. I mean, I don't think it's as active as the Reddit, but it's still. Let me have a look. I mean, it was a couple of days ago I checked it, and they were still back. Of course, it's more than just Mass Effect multiplayer. It's also got all the Mass Effect single player games and Dragon Age stuff and everything like that. But it still seems pretty active in that. They seem to get regular posts and stuff like that about suggestions, builds, abilities, stuff like that. So it's very similar. I just haven't had any posts taken down off there yet. Oh, my favourite weapon at the moment, it's probably still tied up between the M7 Hurricane and the Black Widow sniper rifle. But depending on what class I'm playing as to what it's better on. But at the moment, I've been playing around trying to get challenges done. To try to get some of these weapon challenges done. So I've been using weapons I wouldn't normally use. Yeah, go and have a look at it now. It's like I said, it's probably not as active or as thorough as what you get on some of the on the Reddit, but at the same time, like I said, personal reasons, I use it over the Reddit. But yeah, anyway, going back to the weapons, I'm trying to complete some of these challenges and that, so I'm using weapons that I wouldn't normally make use of. And I tell you what, some of them are painful, to say the least. I played around with the Naladin, I assume that's how you say it, the other day. I think it can get headshots, but half the time the Naladin is the weapon I'm thinking of, isn't it? Yeah, it is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, half the time your target is obscured by bloody a whiff of smoke and that. The Domed assault rifle. Yeah, that's true. Although, to be fair, the Sonid, it functions a little bit like the N7 Typhoon. I still don't think it's quite as good as the Typhoon was, but it's an alternative. But yeah, any of the characters who have the turbocharge ability and that can make the most of those sort of weapons. But anyway, I'm going to set up a quick bronze game in that just to warm up. If anyone wants to jump in, knock yourself out. I am going to do the missions as well eventually. What are the missions? Power damage, max power, minus weak points, and pistols. Hello, Tally. What do you want? Do you want to play with me? No, I'll start by opening it up to the public then for a little while. So yeah, anyway, I've been trying out all the other weapons to get their challenges complete. It has... Let's just say there are a lot of weapons that I feel haven't got a certain amount of love that some of the other weapons have. No, unfortunately. Oh well, I mean, at the moment, because I'm just streaming straight from the PlayStation at the moment, it's only going on to one console. I would stream it on Twitch as well, but putting it onto YouTube at the moment reaches more people. Because my Twitch channel doesn't have as big an audience. I tend to do Twitch for when it's sort of like casual, I mean really casual streaming, like when I'm not even talking and stuff like that. Or when friends want to specifically watch me and that. So yeah, scattershot of them to try to level up at the moment. Also getting used to the Isari Julius, because I haven't actually. I only unlocked her a few hours ago and that, so I haven't actually had much time to play with her. But it seems very strong class, and the unique thing being her melee attack. But of course, that means it's another melee character. There's a lot of them in this game. It feels like. I mean, on Twitch, I think my username is just simply Darcblade. I think it uses the same sort of picture, the blue, white, and black tendril picture I use on the main YouTube channel. I think it's got the same thing. I'm not used to charge being on the L and R. Yeah, I've just started noticing it. It feels like the N7 Slayer and the N7 Fury being able to teleport through walls and stuff like that is really handy. Makes a potentially well, another unique quality that can put her above maybe even other vanguards. Especially on maps that have a lot of, shall we say, different rooms and that. The only trouble is, you know, they've only got her to rank 1, so it's going to be a long time. Well, potentially a long time before she's ranked 10 and at her, you know, peak performance. I think I moan about rank 10s every single stream, so that's 5 weeks of moaning. Also, I'll probably get it out of the way. If they do introduce the next... I say it every time, the next character will be the Turian Ghost or a type of Turian Ghost character. So a Turian Infiltrator of some description. I mean, I saw a picture of it's called Turian... It was a Turian agent, came with recon visor, tactical cloak, and something else, but I can't remember what off the top of my head. That was careless of me. I get very disorientated after I do the melee attack with this character so far. Like, because it's got like a little homing mechanic. Wow, he dropped that much money on it. That's insane. I mean, the highest I've got in terms of ultra rare characters is I've got the Solarian Operator to rank 5. I've been lucky enough to get him sort of like halfway there. But that's in all my time playing, and at the moment I think I'm Apex rating 13,000? No, 13. No, yeah, 13,000 I'm at the moment. Oh, great. Upload whilst playing solo is not fun. I also noticed you get invincibility frames as well when meleeing with this character. I might actually fail this. Upload seems to be the trickiest one to do when you're soloing. I mean, I'm lucky it's wave 3 at least, so I might be able to do it. That's an insane amount to drop on a flipping. That's. I wouldn't. I mean, obviously, I would say that maybe the guy has a little bit more money than sense if he's willing to spend that much on it. I mean, so far I've been lucky enough not to have spent any money on the boxes. I have been tempted though, but the only reason I've been tempted at the moment is because when the game first came out, I wanted to try to get my characters up fast and for videos and stuff like that. But then I've obviously had a week off work now, so I've had time to do some intensive farming. That's I can to be honest, that's one of the reasons I can simplify. If you do have a you know, a hard working job, you don't get time to play, then I can see why spending money on this might be okay. Oh, I might actually do this. Oh, don't teleport off it too quick. No, that was stupid. I only have myself to blame for that. Get some backlash points. Hey, Strizer. What kind of fan? What, you mean literally like the fan, the PlayStation fan in the background, because it's so old now and rusty? Or are you referring to something else? Yes, I do apologise. I mean, I've tried to, if I was using the normal, this is why I'm on the crappy mic as well, because it's a bit more directional. It doesn't, if I was to use the normal mic I use for recordings, it would really pick up the fan really loud. Incredibly frustrating, and it seems to only activate in certain games as well. I think the newer the game, the more active the fan becomes. So I do apologise, and I'm hoping when I get a little bit more money in that to buy some sort of mic that can mask the surrounding sounds. Either that, or you know, could try to buy a new PlayStation. Yeah, the pack opening video and that. I think, how much did I have in it? 1,200,000 space credits. And it was, well, let's just say it's not fun getting a premium pack full of consumables. I know it's useful because you get the high level consumables and that. But you know, opening a pack where you hoping to get an ultra rare. Enemy fire. It's just not fun. But yeah. I'm glad that I finally got at least one of each character now. Having great fun with the Asari Duelist. Like some people have already mentioned, that her teleport is amazing, and she has a very good and unique sort of melee attack, which gives her invincibility frames and allows her to teleport a short distance. So again, it means that it's going to be a melee-based character, I think, to be once it's rank 10, if it ever gets to rank 10. I would have thought someone would have joined by now. I mean, I did open it to the public, I'm pretty sure I did. I mean, I've been lucky. When it comes to the ultra rares, I have been lucky in when it comes to the Solarian Operator. I've got him to rank 5, and when it comes to the weaponry, I have been lucky, fortunately, with the Black Widow. I've got that to rank 5 as well. I haven't got all the weapons yet. I think I missed one. All the rest are pretty much at the basic level. Although thinking about it, I think I got the Hurricane to rank 4 as well, which is lucky because one of my favourite weapons. Didn't want to charge him. I have considered maybe you know, once all the other characters are out the way, if I still haven't got any of the ultra rares to rank 10, then it might have to be a lower ranked video. But I'm hoping by the time that I have actually got all the footage in that for all the characters, that I'm comfortable with the builds and, you know, I know the nuances of each of the characters. Hopefully, you know, at least one of the characters might be ranked 10 by then. Big if though. No, I mean I could do meet it halfway, say a rank 5 character, because that's certainly doable. Hey, someone joined. Hey, it's Wolf. I remember him from the last game, last stream. Let's hope he doesn't disconnect this time. But anyway, for people who are just tuning in, I have been over the past few days playing around with the other weapons, trying to complete the challenges for each of the said weapons. So let's just say I won't be there. There are some weapons that are clearly better than others, put it that way. So some of the poor tier weapons I won't be focusing on. I mean, I will be focusing on. Thus, matches will take longer. My performance will be very much in question. Wow, rank 10 Piranha. That's insane. I know the Piranha is a really good gun. I do like the Piranha. It's not one of my favourites, but it's definitely definitely one of the ones I recognise as a good weapon. I tend to use it on the build I use for the Asari Adept, actually, more than anything. Whoa, what happened there? Boing. I wish that would do more damage than that. I mean, if you reflect the orb back at him, it should, you know, potentially kill his orb. The Raptor is okay. It's not too bad. There are better weapons, of course, but it feels a bit more like an assault rifle with a scope. It's not that bad a weapon, to be honest. Oh, I'm glad people joined. I would not have been able to do this on my own. Scattershot's got a little bit of distance on it. Yeah, I tell you what, trying not to buy stuff was the hardest part. But in the end I just stuck a load of Spotify music on and just constantly farmed. I did easy golds as well, you know, farming Firebase 0 against Outlaw. Nothing too challenging. Stuck one of the strongest characters on. I did most of it with the Solarian Infiltrator, which I think is one of the stronger classes in the game, especially when combined with a decent sniper rifle like the Vanquisher, Black Widow. Is there a way to see how many hours you've put into the game? I know I can tell you, you know, my Apex rating, and that could indicate, but actually Apex rating means that you could potentially just spent a load of money on chests and got unlocks that way. I'm also, the last biotic challenge I got to complete as well as the backlash challenge, so I tend to use backlash a bit more than I probably is optimal, if that makes sense. If for example, backlash is a slow way to bring down an opponent, unless you're fighting something like an anointed or that. So it would be quicker just to shoot them, melee them, or charge them, or whatever. But because I need to get the challenge complete, so it means sticking the shield up for longer periods. Oh, so it does on Origins, it puts them both together. Well, I suppose that's good, because for the single player in that, I've actually just been watching Fellbunny play hers, whilst I've been working on the multiplayer, trying to get as much as I can out of it. So I've experienced the story through her game. So I could take off maybe a couple of hours from how much I've played the single player, and then what would be left would be the amount of multiplayer hours spent. Yeah, against the outlaw. Oh, hang on. Every time there's a comment in that, it pops up in the corner of the screen, so sometimes I don't see the timer. Bioware game without romancing. What do you guys think is the best romance in single player at the moment? The one I watched went through the romance with Jar and his weird bony rib cage thing. romance in the multiplayer is the friends you make along the way. That's that's a good one. Right, what have we got? We could probably turn it up to silver. Although, actually, let's start doing some of these missions, get them out of the way. So, this is increased pistol damage. So let's get rid of the scatter shot and use one of the pistols that I don't normally like to use that often. There we go. Phoebe, yeah, one of the guys I often play with in that. He's really big on PB. I said Phoebe, PB. In my gameplay, in my single player, I've made advances at Vectra and that, but that's probably because of the whole Garrus thing, which I think was one of the best romances in Mass Effect, the original trilogy. Yeah, Mass Effect did have teething issues when it came to their facial animations and that. Naked Angaran. Nope, it's a male one. Their chest is really strange. What is the best multiplayer character in my opinion? There's a few who I would say are definitely sort of like the highest tier. It depends. Some of them are dictated by what weapon you have, what weaponry you can get. Classes such as that would be the Turian Soldier, Human Soldier, the Havoc Trooper, pretty much most of the Infiltrators as well. If you have a decent weapon, something that complements their build, so you know, Vanquisher, Black Widow with sniper characters, or high rate of fire. High rate of fire, large magazine weapons with the soldiers, then it can work out all right. They can be sort of like some of the best. But if you don't have the weaponry, then you've got to rely on classes that are more powered based, I would say. Like the Vanguards are very strong in this game because they can get away with melee builds and that. In Mass Effect 3, you couldn't really get away that well with melee builds. There were melee builds, but there weren't as many, and they weren't as easy to do. Obviously, there's the issue going around at the moment with the combo system, with the lack of damage for individual targets with combos. So that puts some of the combo-based classes at the back, kind of thing. You know, like the Human Adept, the Sentinel, so on and so forth. The Asari Adept is also probably one of the most powerful characters in the game, even though they are power focused and can dish out a lot of combos. However, they are high risk, high reward character, I would say. That's because they're the adepts. Adepts and engineers are probably the lowest health and shield characters in the game. I might be wrong there, but that's what I read and heard. The first character I got in the loyalty pack, I think, was the Turian Havoc soldier. Turian Havoc Trooper. Which at first I was like, yeah, Turian Havoc, great. It's gonna be like just like Mass Effect 3. No, it's all about the jumping and shooting while airborne. Which is possible on gold once spec'd right, and that I was a little bit worried it wasn't going to be, but I'm level 15. She's one of the ones I'm leveling up at the moment, and even at level 15, she's quite well. She can perform quite well whilst airborne. But compared to how shall we say unique and epic the Turian Havoc Trooper in Mass Effect 3 felt, it's not quite the same. I would say when it comes to unlocking characters and that, it's probably best. I started off, I wasn't 100% sure, but then after chatting to people, having a read round on the internet and stuff like that, it is probably optimal to get the basic packs out of the way first, just so you can give yourself some rank 10 human characters to fiddle around with. Afterwards, I personally started doing the advanced packs to get the next set of alien characters to rank 10, so that's the uncommon ones: the Asari Adept, Turian Havoc Trooper, Solarian Infiltrator, Krogan Engineer, and the Asari Sentinel. Which, to be honest, all 5 of those classes, maybe not so much the Krogan Engineer, but all of them have the potential to be really powerful. So I would advise getting one of those up to rank 10 as well. Afterwards, it's a choice between expert and premium packs, depending what you want to go for. If you do expert packs, you'll get more consumables, but you'll have a lower chance of an N7, an ultra rare. But if you do the premium packs, you got I think it's an increase of possibly 5%. I think it's like 25% of an N7 in the ultra rares and 20 in the experts. At least that's what I was told. So you get less consumables, but there's in favour of a higher percent chance of an ultra rare. But even then, it still feels very, very random. And as for equipment, I know I do miss the jumbo equipment packs from Mass Effect 3. You know, just that large amount on getting credit on a bulk load of rockets, and that was nice. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm at that point as well. Once you have all your rares, at least rares, at rank 10, there is no increased chance of getting an ultra rare. Instead, you just get a high chance to get more consumables. I also got to get into the practice because I'm going to be doing a backlash melee build on the Asari duelist. I got to get used to not letting the actual shield break. From the discussions going on in last week's stream, if the backlash is to break, you don't get necessarily the beneficial buffs in that it can give you. Yeah. I mean, the only reason I would even consider backlash is simply for the bonus you get to melee and weapon and power damage after you use backlash. So it'd be charge, melee, backlash, get the bonus, melee again, charge, rinse and repeat. That sort of rotation. But I don't know if that's going to be even possible with a rank 1 duelist. I mean, with a rank 1 duelist, you're probably better off just doing your passives and charge. Yeah, oh shit. It's fine. I still stand by there's no kill stealing, but it's fine. The Angaran Avenger is a very powerful class. I think I've got them to rank 3. Yeah, I think they're rank 3. I also do like the invincibility frames you get on the melee. Also, the reason I keep using backlash, as I mentioned earlier, was because I'm trying to do the Biotic challenge to get the backlash complete, which I think is the last one I got remaining.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. Nice job, Apex. Keep it going.
With the shield-powered lance, going back to the N7 Slayer, I actually use that evolution the way I spec the Asari Adept. The Asari Adept I spec slightly differently to how some people in other YouTube videos have suggested. I have gone for a much more, shall we say, high risk, high reward build that utilizes the N7 Slayer's good old shield powered lance. I mean, I can see it potentially working with this character as well, especially if you wanted to forego backlash altogether. But I need to experiment a little bit more and get it to a higher level. If, for example, that the buffs with backlash are not worth it, then Lance being shield powered is probably going to be the way forward. Yeah, that's what I mean. Obviously, it all depends on the backlash buff buffs, how they work out. But if that is not optimal, if that is not viable, then the lance spec for the shield powered would probably be the best, as long as you've taken you know Bastion. Oh shit. Especially because putting points into Bastion in your charge is going to increase your melee, well, tenfold. Not your melee, your shield regeneration. Hashtag not my havoc. I have been wondering in my head that obviously now I've seen the ending of Mass Effect Andromeda single player. It has got me wondering of possible DLC or what could be coming in the future now. That's really quite even actually. Because there's potential for single player that could tie into the multiplayer. For example, if they do anything with the Quarian arc, then they could introduce those characters. Say they did a big single player that focused around the Quarian arc, then that could also allow the multiplayer to start introducing the other characters in that sense. Four points. Would like to get that before. Let's pop it up to a silver match. Everyone here should be suitable to do silver. Although I am going to use a few boosters because I am a little bit under leveled, I feel. And time to change the weapon again. I'm going to try the Hesh again this time. Oh, no, too heavy. There we go. Oh, my bonus stats. The highest is level 3, the health regeneration cap. I have been flip-flopping across so many characters. I can imagine if I've played this long on just 1 or 2 characters, it might be a bit higher. I noticed that one of the prestige challenges was to get rank 6 in one of these, and that seems a long way off. What's up, Tees? If we might reform in a minute, and that if you want to join in that, unless all these guys are from the stream. Wolf's from the stream. Not sure about the other 2. I haven't seen their names pop up in the chat yet. Ah, I didn't know that about the 36% chance. So basically, if you buy 2 expert packs for the price of 1 premium, it's giving you potentially a 36 chance between the 2 of getting an N7 ultra rare. I might try that out then with the stuff we earn from tonight's stream. Oh, damn it.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
See, Wolf trying to do the overload. It's so annoying when you charge it and there's nothing to use it on. Actually, I had hoped to get it up before tonight's stream, the next guide for the human engineer, because out of the human characters, he's still viable, but compared to the other human characters, he's probably the least effective. I mean, yeah, he's great at debuffing enemies and preventing them from dealing damage to your team in that. But compared to the other classes, he feels a little bit underwhelming. I mean, okay, Snap Freeze it feels great when it works, but the actual chance of it working is quite low. Which is a shame, because the human engineer, I remember being quite a big powerhouse in Mass Effect 3's multiplayer, with Overload, Incinerate, and Combat Drone. Oh, it won't teleport me up there though. You only play multiplayer with me on Mondays now. I saw you playing the other day when the weekend event came out and that, but unfortunately I think you missed my message when I came to recording footage. But that new map, that weekend's map, it was it was both refreshing and a little bit disappointing at the same time. I was disappointed you couldn't get it in regular rotation, and instead you only be able to do it in events. But doing gold on that map is going to be insane. Where is it? Oh, it's there.
Enemy tech shut down.
Got Saru saving my butt there. It's disorientated sometimes. See, when in between the melee action, so for example, I melee this guy, if I'm turning around, oh, it didn't do it then. Oh, see, inconsistent there. Try it here. Yeah, see there? It still allows you to rotate the camera around without actually the camera moving. So after the melee animation is finished, it will kind of instantly blink to where the camera was going to be. So I'm trying to get into the habit of not actually turning the camera around when I actually melee with this, with the duelist. Yeah, on the new map, it's going to be insane on gold. I can't wait to try it. And I'm really sort of like getting the itch now as well for Platinum to be out. I know it might be a bit soon, but yeah, the challenge that Platinum can offer, I think, is, I mean, at the moment the hardest challenge seems to be Gold Ket, and depending on which firebase you go on as well, can also cause issues. I mean, personally, I found firebase Icebreaker can be quite tough against Ket. What other fire bases would you say are quite tough?
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Yeah, I do miss some of the unique dodge animations and that. I mean, I'm glad that the Asari Duelist has something very similar to the N7 Fury and N7 Slayer. Being able to dodge through walls and that is really nice.
Stay sharp. Enemies headed your way.
the other thing when it comes to the guides and that. Sorry, I'm just thinking of the engineer, because I still think the engineer is. I think every class is viable in that. I just think some are easier to build and play than others. The engineer is not one of the easiest classes to spec or build, I think. I mean, on paper it seems fine, but actually putting that into practice, you'll find yourself maybe doing less than what you can with other characters. Where did he go? Oh, I better get over and revive. No! Oh, it was so low! Oh, that was lucky. Oh, you can barely find it. Let's just, yeah, there seems to be a very mixed bag when it comes to the multiplayer and that, in terms of how successful teams are. A lot of my friends who I regularly play with and that, when they do decide, when they do decide to tackle it on their own, they don't have the most success. I don't know if it's a case of I mean, sometimes I feel that sometimes when I'm playing with randoms, not a lot of them take advantage of consumables. Well, this is mission objective, isn't it? And so you can put yourself at a disadvantage, you know, not using cobras or reviving yourself when your teammates can't get to you. I also love how the money round they've started including Hydras and Ascendants and that as the So yeah, I mean that might be one of the reasons why going with randoms can sometimes be tricky. I better go revive. No! Damn it, I was too slow.
Good. Stay sharp.
Randos suck. No, would I consider not doing the just gameplay videos to make the build videos a little faster? Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I could show that, but sometimes on that I also like to explain the reasoning behind the builds and that, and some of the finer mechanics. But yeah, I mean that would be one way to do it faster. But at the same time, I feel that sometimes just gameplay things lack a little bit of personality. I've never really done the just gameplay stuff before in the past. However, I've started doing it with Mass Effect Andromeda through a few people commenting that they would have liked to see the whole game that I used for the guide video, to see it fully in action, and that both, so they can see both the mistakes and not just the good stuff. Phew, that was lucky.
Mission complete. All teams secure.
Ah, nicely done. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong in that. It would be a lot quicker in that if I were to do the just gameplay style. Sort of like, for example, if I did the build at the start or the build at the end of the video, just showed the stuff and that. But I don't know, some of the guides and that. I don't know. It's like I need to, like, for example, the upcoming video on, which should be out hopefully tomorrow or later this evening, the Human Engineer. There's bits in it that people would probably go, why has he done that? And then it gives me an opportunity to explain why. So for example, like tech sabotage in the support system tree. Why did I take that? And it's because I use the engineer as more of a debuffer character to debuff as many opponents as I can, so they don't do as much damage to the team as general. Doesn't mean I'm going to be doing a lot of damage with the character, but that's just an example in that. Obviously, some of the characters are quite straightforward and simple. Right, let's put the silver mission on. And then after, I might reform to start doing gold stuff. Go for the eyes. That is increased weak point damage, I believe. Huh, what happened there? No, the stream didn't crash, did it? Strange. Oh well. To be honest, in that with the engineer, I felt like that sometimes. It feels a little bit underwhelming. Jumping off the cliff until death. Oh, I'm loving the Solarian Operator for an ultra rare class. The shield boost invasion sort of focus build I'm doing. I don't know. I never realised how good invasion was until playing with this guy on my friends list, and he started getting these chains of invasion, sort of like combos, so to speak. Not combos as such, but it's like, I think it's the virulence in the invasion tree. Help! I'm already tired of the game. Oh yeah, I know. There's about I think about what the game's been out about 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Yeah, I mean, there's DLC. I mean, in some respects, I don't really agree with how they're spoon feeding us. You know, a little bit of DLC at a time. But as I would prefer a big pack in that we could sink our teeth into for a few weeks, instead of just checking back every weekend and that, because people are bound to get a little bit bored. No, I mean, I was discussing it with Felbunny the other day and that, and she was saying how she was, you know, she was getting a little bit jaded with the multiplayer in Andromeda, and she was like, oh, I just prefer Mass Effect 3's multiplayer right now. It's it had much more variety and stuff like that. But she was neglecting to remember how plain the multiplayer was at the start of Mass Effect 3's lifespan. It was obviously made tons better thanks to how many DLC packs did it get? It got a load of DLC packs. Oh, don't worry about it. We've got. I play with a lot of people who take a long time to ready up. Although I'm surprised they didn't implement the thing with Mass Effect 3's multiplayer when 3 people readied up, a countdown would start, you know, for the match to begin. I think it was like give you 20-30 seconds. It was 3.5 DLCs. Okay. Yeah, the recharge time on some of the builds can be quite substantial. I mean, the booster helps a little bit. The power, what is it called? Power efficiency. I can't speak today. Power efficiency. It helps a little bit when it comes to recharge speeds, especially when you start using the high level ones and that. But I often find myself, like for example, the Asari Adept, as I already mentioned. I take the ability that turns Lance into shield powered, so it relies on how many shields you have in favour of having no recharge speed whatsoever. So it really does turn it into quite a high powered power based build, as long as you keep your shields up, of course. Oh, I forgot its headshots. Yeah, that is very true, Red. They should have learned from the mistakes of Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. I mean, it was by no means perfect, although, you know, I still love the game. There were elements of it that were frustrating. Obviously, the packs being one of them. In some respects, I know it's hard comparing the two games because at the end of the day, they are different. But take Dragon Age Inquisition's multiplayer. When it came, yes, you had the loot boxes and that had characters in, but you could dismantle unwanted items and that to create the gear for the characters that you wanted to unlock. I felt that would have been a better way to ensure that you can get at least one of all the characters. Gutsuro, I keep thinking is an actual Outlaw Krogan because he's pretty much the same colour as one. But as a whole though, I think this is better than Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer. I also, going back to what we've already talked about as well, the spoon feeding way of giving us little bits of content here and there, it's okay, and they did that with Dragon Age Inquisition, but I don't think it's the best way to do it. I also don't like what they're doing with some of these Apex events. I mean, it's great that they're giving us new stuff to play around with. For example, like the new map, both Firebase Paradox and the Remnant Ruins, as well as the retrieval mission objective, money round thing, as well as the Krogan Behemoth as the enemy type. They were all great, but they were only used in those one weekend events, and it's like, can't we have it a bit more permanent, please? And so far as I can remember, we've had 2 new characters and 2 new weapons: the Krogan Gladiator and the Solarian Architect, and the Inferno and what's the Krogan shotgun called again? Rosard? The one that staggers. Oh, off the laptop, Tally.
Oh, so it doesn't already...
There we go, it's going to repeat myself. Tally, no. Down. Ah, good girl. Right. Right, sorry about that. The cat was causing havoc with the stream. But yeah, they.
Enemies headed your way.
I don't know what it was about. I mean, Dragon Age Inquisition's multiplayer was fine. It was enjoyable while it lasted. I especially loved when they released the Dragon DLC, you know, adding perilous difficulty and the dragon sort of like boss fights. Those made it a lot more enjoyable than it was. But it's just not got the same fun factor. Yeah, and as for the DLCs and that, I wish the single player boxes, like you said, when you get missions completed and that, I think they would have been good to have some sort of elements that you could use. They could maybe even have implemented the crafting system from the single player over to the multiplayer to unlock either the high level weapons and that, rather than relying solely on loot boxes and RNG. But well, I'm hoping that the game lasts longer than the Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer did. I think it will, considering I think this is more popular than Dragon Age. But Mass Effect is the single player of Mass Effect more than the multiplayer. I think has burned a lot of people and put a lot of people off the franchise altogether. Which is a damn shame. but you know, Bioware and EA only have themselves to blame.
Enemies headed your way.
Yeah, I agree with what Red said a little bit there, that the drip feed, the spoon feeding, on paper it seems fine in that, and it seemed to. And with Dragon Age Inquisition, they felt it worked with that, so they're implementing it for this game. But I don't think it's going to have. It's not going to have the same effect. I think. I mean, I remember with Mass Effect 3 when the big content came out, when the big packs came out, that introduced sort of like 3 new maps, 6 new weapons, 6 new characters. It felt good to go back to the game after a short break. I'm sorry if I'm playing poor at the moment, the cat keeps wanting attention. Yes, Tally, I know. Yeah, that's another good point. There was a lot less competition back in the day when the original trilogy came out. Now there's a lot out. I mean, I still think it does have a few elements that keep it unique. Obviously, they've got established races, and the lore of the world is quite. It's there. The lore is one of the reasons why I kept coming back to it, especially at the start of the Mass Effect trilogy. The whole thing about biotics, all the alien races. The Mass Effect relays. Just kept you playing. Yeah, that's true. I must confess, I didn't think Mass Effect Andromeda was going to be out this early. I thought it was going to be released initially towards the end of this year, not right at the start. I think if it had that little bit more time in the oven, it might have been received a little bit better than it has been. But yeah, it's got a lot of competition in that. I mean, I have taken a big lot. I mean, before this came out and that, I was playing a lot of Overwatch. I was quite enjoying it. I even got quite into the competitive side of it. Unfortunately, competitive really brings out the bad side of me I don't like. But I've been focusing on this rather than Overwatch, and I've been missing out on the new event and that, which I still want to experience before it goes away at the start of May, I believe it finishes. So I still got about a week and a bit to play it and that, but I don't know. For me personally, having Mass Effect out at the time it did was unfortunate because there was also a lot of other things I would have liked to experience and play. I haven't tried out the Dark Souls 3 DLC, for example. I missed out on the Overwatch event. What else has been out? Until this was out, there was also Horizon Zero Dawn. So there's still a lot out in that. I mean, I'm still also doing playthroughs of Resident Evil 7, which I found myself really enjoying.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
Yeah, that's really strange. No beta for one. The fact that it was Bioware who thought they were ready and not EA rushing them is a little bit concerning.
Shuttle incoming. Get to the extraction zone.
I mean, if Bioware screw up one more time, I think it's going to cause issues for the company. I know they're trying to make good on Andromeda with patches and that at the moment, but I don't know if it's too little too late. I hope it's not too. It's not too late for me personally because I'm still enjoying the multiplayer and that, and because I've held off on my personal experience with the single player, I should be able to hopefully. This ain't gonna work, is it? Nope. So hopefully, when I really delve into the single player, it means I'll play with a less buggier game than when it first came out. Oh my god. I'll get myself up if no one can get me. Or if he's going to stamp on me. Or she. No, not again. Well done. Yeah, that's probably true with the pre-orders in that they probably didn't lose the hype building up to it. Although I'm really surprised there wasn't. I mean, there was a lot of people who managed to get early access to Andromeda through the EA early access stuff, and I wasn't surprised there was more backlash from that. I mean, if I remember rightly, all the negativity in that started coming out towards the when the actual official release was out. I might be wrong. Yeah. Oh, Call of Duty. It's going to be interesting when it's going to be interesting, shall we say, when the next game comes out. What are they doing? World War II? Going back to that time? I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've got any. I do occasionally pre-order, but the only reason I pre-order is occasionally from one or two of the websites I pre-order on. If it's a game that I know I'm going to make a video on, I will tend to pre-order it in terms of there's a chance it might show up a day or two early. Because let's just say I'm not big enough yet for companies to give me review copies. So I have to try to, if I want to get anything early, I have to try it that way. But I don't think I've got any of the games on pre-order this year. The only game I may pre-order is Red Dead Redemption 2. But I need to see more about the game before I even start considering it. And even then I might only pre-order it sort of like, if I do pre-order it, it tends to be like a couple of days before the game's released and I've decided, yes, I'm going to get it. Ah, I didn't know that. I mean, about the Bioware Montreal and that. But bear with me. I am going to reform, so I'm going to switch it up to gold match, and if any, feel free to join again. Bear with me. Actually, I also need to be right back because I said I'd wake someone up who's napping, and I've kind of forgotten. Be right back a second. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. So just reading back on the comments I missed. The Friday the 13th game does look interesting, but I'll probably wait for reviews on that one. I'll also interested in getting Outlast 2, although I don't do very well with horror games. Surprising though, because I got on fine with Resident Evil 7. And what else is coming out? Destiny 2. I'm a little bit interested in it. I mean, when Vanilla Destiny came out and the first 2 expansions, I was really into the Destiny hype train, and that I was enjoying the game. I was enjoying making videos on it, more importantly for me. But by the time the last expansion came out and that, I'd really fallen out of love with Destiny. So I'm a little bit cautious with Destiny 2. Something with a G. Yeah, that trailer was actually the voice actor, the guy from Firefly. Forgot the actor's name. But anyway, he's one of the things that makes Destiny fun for me. Oh yeah, there's that. There's also, I mean, Injustice 2 and that I do. With fighting games, I probably enjoy watching them more than playing them. My reflexes are not like they used to be. They were probably at their peak during sort of Street Fighter Third Strike and stuff like that. Now they're not. I do. I mean, I love watching things like I love the live stream of the Evo tournament. There's other channels like what's his name, Maximilian Dude. I love watching his fighting game content, but playing them and actually putting myself in the fighting game stuff, it's yeah, I'm not that good. I can't handle the stress. Right, if no one else wants to join, I'll open it back up to the public. Actually, I'll go on to the Havoc. Do you know what? Borderlands 2 was probably the year it came out. It was probably probably the best game of that year for me. The one I enjoyed the most, one I had the most fun playing. I'll just see what classes we got. Don't want to put an ammo type on that would contradict anyone. Right, what do I have most of? Goodbye, chat. Thanks for tuning in and that. Hopefully I can keep this up. Although next Monday, there's a chance I might have to do a 12-hour flipping shift at work. Hope not. But if there is an issue, I'll let you know. Although I have the day after off, so I could do a few hours. Should be fine. But anyway, cheers for tuning in. Wow, that is a green Avenger. Oh, he's got it. That's not us kicking. That's not us kicking you, tease. Favorite human class? Ooh. Apart from the human kineticist, you know, I'm just putting her aside. Out of the basic common human classes, it would probably be the human sentinel or the human adept. I don't think they're the best classes out of the humans. I personally think the Vanguard or the Infiltrator are the best human classes, but I find the Adept and the Sentinel the more enjoyable classes to play.
This one's simple. Clear the area and lock it down. Be relentless.
Right, this is going to be interesting. Got to try to keep up with Tease as he roams. I mean, going back to the character, going back all the way back to when we were talking about the Tyrian Havoc Trooper, you can get some serious damage reduction once you're airborne. It's still not enough to protect you wholly, fully from an entire enemy team who's assaulting your position. But it just gives you a little bit of extra damage reduction when you're in a one-on-one situation and you can't use cover.
Squad member down. I hear ya. Grabbing cover. Just 3 hostiles remaining. Heads down. Lock shield. That hurt them. Be ready. Good.
If going back to the question that Sihei put forward, if an enemy is on fire and someone freezes them with cryo ammo, does it extinguish the fire? I don't think it extinguishes the fire, but if it's around the other way around, say you freeze someone and then they're hit by, say, incendiary ammo or a fire-based ammo type, then they will become knocked out of the freeze status. Hang on, let me try it here. Look, I'll freeze this guy. No, I'll kill him. Right, hang on, let's go find someone to freeze. Yes. Right, I'll freeze one of these guys. Or I'll just die. Right, he's frozen. Although Incinerate will knock him, probably kill him. See, it knocked him out of the frozen status before killing him. Doing that will mean that any debuff they have will fade. Any like for example, if someone had snap freeze with the cryobeam tree, if they were to not die in that frozen state, not be broken in that frozen state, then the snap freeze won't take effect and it will be wasted for the human engineer. Oops. Yeah, that fourth guy tried to kick T's. But yeah, when it comes to the character models and that, I must confess, I think the best looking one is I like the female human sentinel. I like the way she looks. I agree with you with the ponytail on the human female adept as well. Some of them look a little bit strange. and we can't see half of them under the when they're wearing the helmets.
Roger.
I need more ammo.
Scratch one target. Lock shields.
No, I won't be able to sustain that much damage.
Scratch one target. Almost done.
Let me behind you. No, don't let me behind your barricade when there's a grenade there.
Shields out.
Lost line of sight.
Squad member down. All targets down.
Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them.
Shields are compromised.
Shields down.
Yeah, I love how I've actually realised I've done quite a bit of a bad manoeuvre here. Because it's like, oh, I'll take an ammo type that doesn't conflict with someone. Then I realised that I've actually got Incinerate, so, you know, the thing conflicts with myself.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up. And done. Enemies incoming. Pull back.
Yeah, this guy can seriously get some airtime. She is... I've also... Because with the guides, I tend to use abilities that are unique to them, that make the class unique. I mean, for example, if you were to ignore the aerial assault on the Havoc, you might as well play the Turian soldier, who's better on the ground. So, you know... So like that. But best power combo class... probably Asari Adept is definitely one of the most powerful ones. She is enjoyable to play, although I must confess it gets a little bit hectic when there's a Vanguard and multiple Asari Adepts on your team, and you're trying to keep up with them, and it's just not possible. I mean, even just floating off the air slightly in that will give this guy, this Tyrian Havoc, an advantage.
Shields are compromised. Get down.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Who did you save? Was someone getting grabbed? It wasn't me.
Enemies clear.
It wasn't me, Wolf. It must have been one of the others who, if it was from an insta-kill. Yeah, some of the noises some of the characters make. I mean, I've leveled up the male Vanguard, not the female one. So I don't know what she sounds like. I'm gonna have to probably play with her soon. But some of them don't have to make a racket. I love it when you get some serious air as well. The enemies, well, the melee enemies can't touch you unless you fall down.
I'm low on ammo. Shields out.
Oh, if only I had a detonator.
Heads down.
Oh, it's already broken open.
Get safe.
Lost shield.
I might have that invisibility bug that you get sometimes from the stealth grid. So, who's our stealth grid user? It's not T, it's not Wolf, it's Roberto. I'm gonna have to go hang out with Roberto. Yeah, it's an annoying bug that happens when sometimes with the Angaran Avenger and the what's it called? Sorry, Huntress. So if I want to break it, I need to get him to cloak me again. Which is easier said than done. So let's go play Chase Roberto. Damn it, I missed him there. Oh wait, I'm visible. Oh. I'm chasing him for no reason.
Lost line of sight.
Teammate injured.
I will help. Get down.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting. We've located data sources. Get them uploaded before we lose the connection.
We've got an ascendant.
Felbenny's up, but I don't think she's going to be joining us for the stream tonight.
Having cover. One for you. Get down.
I can't see a dog. There's another fiend incoming.
I'm reading a flat line.
I'll get myself up.
Teammate injured.
Shields are compromised.
This is not going to work. I'm going to have to abandon this one.
Reading a flat line.
No, I can't touch me. It's one way to deal with melee opponents. Stay airborne. Oh no!
Shields down.
Squad member down.
Rats. Right, that's one ascendant down.
I'm reading a flat line.
Lock line in sight.
I'm still got the invisibility bug.
Lock line in sight.
Teammate injured.
Oh no, we lost Wolf.
Hang in there, Apex.
Sorry, because I turned it on public for the last bit. Oh, I'm actually out of med packs. Oh dear.
Squad member down.
I'm dead. I think we only got one left. Well, if Raws can actually do it, I'll be impressed.
I'm reading a flat line.
Oh wait, the other one guy's alive as well. Oh, Roberto was alive.
Teammate injured.
Yeah, agreed. Wave 6 upload. Wave 6 upload Ket Gold is probably the worst.
Team's gone. Aborting the mission. Find those zones and upload the data.
Right, what time is it? Right, I'll reform again. Mind you, I probably didn't help too much being only level 17, but ah well. Anyway, I'll quickly reform. Also, do the gold mission as well. And I'll remember to set it back on private, so if there is an issue and people DC, they can come back in. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a few more, one or two more matches, and then open some packs, and then head off for the evening. It might be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight, but I do want to get on and finish the Human Engineer video and get that uploaded. Okay, let's get one random in. Did you want to play with us?
Okay.
Okay. Cool. We got one more.
I did.
Just a few golds. Just a few golds. It'll be fine. Oh, the stream went all funny. Stream always gets funny when you invite people. It's because they don't let you record the blue screen. Right, let's fiddle around with the weaponry a little bit. Too heavy. That could work. In return for Fell Bunny joining us for these last few gold games, I am now making dinner.
What's your mess?
Whatever you feel like playing.
No.
It's dampened powers, so minus 25% power stuff. It's basically if you've got a weapon character you want to play, go for it. The only downside is we might get a secondary fan now in the background because Fell Bunny's PlayStation also, shall we say, is a little bit louder than normal. So we've got an Ishiray, Shadow and Equalizer, Talon, the Thokin, Equalizer and Revenant. Oh. Okie dokie. Do you want to roam or do you want to set up camp? We could set up camp over here. You could probably snipe quite well down there.
I can't hit shit.
I understand that if you've just woken up. this doesn't work out, we'll go to the garage. My aim's starting to suffer as well a little bit, but then again, it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning here.
I'm reading a flat line.
Oh yeah, that was something. That was a question I was supposed to pose to the stream. I actually forgot. It's just it felt when just being here has actually reminded me of it. Now, I was going to get together a kind of a little bit of a video regarding Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. Well, Mass Effect multiplayer in general. Mass Effect multiplayer etiquette. You know, what are things you do and don't do? You know, do you you know, what is frowned upon? And I kind of wanted to pose that question to you guys. So, you know, if you can either answer now or when the video is processed and uploaded, put a comment down. That'd be great, because I'd love to sort of like some opinions. You know, things like don't kill still, try to revive when safe, always do the objective. You know, just polite things in the multiplayer.
Three more to go.
I'm low on ammo.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Just like the drill.
Hostiles en route.
Clear it.
Ugh, I'm starting to yawn now.
Shields down. Out of the sky.
Aerial bombardment incoming.
Find cover.
I'm gonna go down.
Teammate injured.
I think that's one of the biggest dangers about this character, is you get carried away when airborne. Just like any of the other turbocharged characters, you gotta kind of curb your enthusiasm.
Shields down. Heads down.
Actually, I'm gonna try what the equalizer's like. I mean, on this character. I know what the gun's like itself, but...
Only one.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Bless you.
We detected mission critical data. Find the location and upload the intel.
Shields out. Get down.
Oh, lag.
Ah, shit.
I'm down.
I'm reading a flat line.
I can get. I'll get myself up.
Lock line of sight.
Who the fuck keeps shooting me?
I don't know.
There's something else on the. Oh, there it is.
Grabbing cover. I'm low on ammo. Shields out.
Squad member down. Almost done.
Lock shield.
Another tip when using this character is when she is airborne, she's and hovering, she's completely immune to knockback. So when taking on enemies like, for example, the Krogan Berserkers, it's really handy.
Almost done.
Oh, what's? Oh, it's shooting me in the back. That's probably the worst place to defend.
Appreciate it.
Three left. Go get 'em.
Last one.
Enemies clear. Stay alert.
And done.
And done. Who's that voice? That's the. That's even. No, that's not the soldier. That's the sentinel, isn't it? Who's talking?
Get down. Shields down. Lock line of sight. Find cover.
Oh, what the hell? Oh. Never mind. Destroyer is. One destroyer is down. I think there's a second one somewhere.
Destroyer. Find cover.
Squad member down.
Grabbing cover. Shields are compromised.
No, why did you... Oh, wrong button. Dodged forward instead of backwards.
Appreciate it. Lost shield. Grabbing cover.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Only one.
All clear for now.
Just like a drill.
Enemies incoming.
Ooh, we're already putting in the work. She's a big fan of the Ishiray. On the Infiltrator. And another example of
Many thanks. Heads down.
Oh, there's this destroyer there.
I feel like it's very much remnant.
No? You prefer? Do you? I don't know what it is about the Revenant. I'm not too keen on fighting Remnant. I'm not too keen on them when it comes to sniping. Their weak points seem quite inconsistent. Some of them are really clear. Like for example, the nullifiers, destroyers, all the big ones. But it's the little assemblers in that. Oh, there's a destroyer in there.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
One to go.
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
And done.
Intelligence needs data from your location. Look for an entry point.
It's hack. Okay, hack time.
Oh no,
What's wrong?
my sound is cut out.
Oh, let me in. Let me in. Oh, destroy at the back door.
Grabbing cover.
There should be 2 of them though. I don't know where the second destroyer is. Oh, there it goes. T's got it.
Data received. Loud and clear.
Lock line of sight. Shields are compromised.
Relay. Don't get them.
One to go.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
And we just drift off into the lava.
No, completely done.
The sound is dead.
Time to go. Get to the extraction site.
Two more destroyers coming from the left. No, I'm dead.
Gotcha. Next one. Lock line of sight.
It's a lot of flipping observers. I still think they're one of the most hated enemies in this game. Mass Effect 3 had Banshees. Mass Effect Andromeda has observers.
No, not quite so.
No.
I need more ammo. Lost shield.
30 seconds.
That's how Apex gets it done. Come on home.
Was everyone switching around at on the scoreboard? I think it's good when the scoreboards are pretty even. It means that each class, each person there is they're pulling their weight kind of thing. They're doing contributing. Yes, that's probably the best word to put it. When I mean sometimes when
Now.
sorry. See, there's hardly anything in this. Yeah, there's nothing in that. I mean, the difference between top and bottom is probably a few rocket kills. That's probably it. But when one class is incredibly high compared to the other, it could mean that either the player is exceedingly better than the rest of the group, or they're playing a very powerful class compared to the others. Yeah. Felbuddy was actually getting a lot of the kill confirms with the Ishiray there. Right, did I level up? Yeah, I did.
Swooping in to save the day.
Swooping in to save the day. Do you want to do another one or?
To restart the room.
Okay.
Do them.
You sure? Okay. We'll open it up then to the public. And then, if I could get to 300, that would be great. Oh, consumables first. Though I've noticed I've run out of first aid kits, so I need to buy a few. Actually, I'll use some of these because I've got so many. They don't normally condone wasting your mission funds and that, but at the same time, they're not giving us. If I'm checking my Apex team sort of like pretty much 3 times a day, so I'm getting all the missions done a day, and it's you might as well use them for something. They're not giving us enough equipment, unfortunately, to warrant saving up for loads, saving your mission funds up to the point where you have ridiculous amounts. I mean, the gorilla upgrade would be 120 mission funds if it comes out next week, hopefully. This week. Okay, so we'll do this game, and then we'll do one more game. We might get File Bunny in for the last one when she gets back. She's nipped outside at the moment, and then I'll open the packs, and then I'll probably get back to editing the engineer video. Oh, is this map flavor of the day or something? Hey, wasn't Rawls one of the randoms who joined us in the last game when we failed? Anyway, time to keep up with the Asari Adepts, because they will be dominating. Was it Ket again as well? I think it was. But I think in terms of pure power at the moment, if you're going for a power character, the Asari Adept is probably the most powerful. I could, at the moment, if any class was to receive a nerf, it might be her. But at the same time, you know, it is the OP argument for her could be down to, you know, how skillful the player is, because she is a definition of a little bit of a glass cannon. Even more so if you use the shield-powered lance build.
Good. Stay sharp. Hostiles en route.
He glitched through the stairs again. Actually, for the voice acting of the characters, this Solarian Operator, I think, is one of the most... he's quite... I find his voice entertaining. I might go down. Nah, we're okay. Can't see him. Did we lose a player? Oh no, we lost T's and I forgot to again put it back on the private. Wonder why things were going a little bit slower. Kicked? As in kicked or just kicked out because of internet errors or something like that? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to put it back to private after we start a game. It's the easiest way to, you know, solve any issues like that, but... Whoops. Don't worry, we'll be over soon and then we'll do one more. And it should be... And this time I'll make sure it's private and everything. Oh, it was an error, it wasn't a kick then. Oh, thank God. I was like, I don't remember kicking you. After a few shall we say, misbegotten kicks of people that probably didn't really deserve it. I kind of don't normally kick people now actively, not unless they're sort of like jerks to me. Alright, who's down? Ah, come on, get in there. There we go. Oh, perfect timing. Right, where's the last one? Oh, don't. Ooh, there's potential there. I've taken flat cannon, so it causes a 2-second stun. So you could potentially stun lock the Ascendant permanently once it's out of its shield, as long as you have flax. Do you want to host the next game? And then we can just join you. We're getting a few DC issues. Oh, does the flak work against him as well? It shouldn't do, because it doesn't really work well on armoured targets, but...
User compromised.
That's strange. You're saying that you get errors in that whenever you use... Is it the high level consumables on that you use, or... Because I hope that what consumable you use doesn't, you know, dictate how often you might get errors in that. I went anti-shield, charged overload. It already bounces to 3 targets. You're rarely going to get that many close together anyway. Did someone just get eaten? Yeah, someone did. Love invasion. Damn it, missed my shots. That worked alright. And it also shows how awesome invasion can be as well. Obviously it's spec to a virulent invasion at rank 6. Oh, upload. They're coming from upstairs.
Do you find your text messages or not?
Yeah, don't know why.
That's so strange.
Yeah, I know. There's another fiend incoming. Oh, the point's done. Duh. Well, the fiend's after me. Should boost. Hey, we did it. Suck on that ket gold. Ow, I died.
Next one.
I wonder if that flat cannon stun actually does really work on the Ascendants. I mean, I'm playing around with flat cannon over Incinerate at the moment because it's one of the only abilities I haven't really faffed around with much. Ouch! Every time Teaser's used a level 4 consumable, the match has not been able to be finished for him. Oh, hey, big boy. We probably should think about moving. 30 seconds. Ugh, that's not good. Oh no! Right. Okay, reform again, one more time for the last game. We're going to try a different host this time. No, press X. Sorry. Oh, 3 times happened to. That's a little bit concerning. Right, just waiting on teas and then we're good to go. Yeah. Have you noticed you're wearing pretty much the same outfit? That is spooky. There's a few outfits. I mean, I've seen a lot of people have the red, black armor, red underlying undercloth, undercoat, whatever it's called, and white highlights. But no, I haven't seen that one before. That's awesome. Yeah, that's it. Like for example, I think my character like that is. No, that's not him. That sort of outfit. It's spooky.
See, when people got good taste.
People got good taste, apparently.
We're not gonna go on top of the leaderboard on this one, though.
I think it would be hard for anyone to top the leaderboard with engineers. Wow, it feels like it's been nothing but this map and Firebase Magma over and over again tonight. Challenge accepted. He's gonna.
Well, I'm playing with your build, so if I don't do that.
Oh. Well, this isn't the best map for it, if I'm honest.
Clear on enemy forces. Let's do it.
My builds are not the be all and end all. This is actually, I think, the most amount of engineers I've seen in one game ever. I need to reposition this turret.
One more to go. Sensors clear for now. Great shooting. Awesome job.
I saw that.
Hostiles en route. Find somewhere better.
Ooh, ammo. My turret dead? No, it's still alive.
Shields are out. Just 3 hostiles remaining. Just one more to go. Reload. We're tracking reinforcements. Awesome job.
I haven't played many games with this sniper rifle, the Lynette?
No.
Have you tried it?
Got major enemy target nearby. Let's take them out. You got it. Ascending. Scratch one target.
Ow.
Oh.
I like to keep this handy for personal close combat encounters.
Teammate injured.
I'm coming!
I got some.
Oh dear. Right, where's the target?
Teammate injured.
Oh, it's a destined.
In their apex.
What I wouldn't give... Oh, I got detonators, don't I?
I'm reading a flat line.
Oh dear.
I'm reading a flat line.
I'll get myself up.
Teammate injured. Just one sec. You got him all.
Well, that's not too bad, silver, I guess.
Off my shield.
Don't worry, we'll save you.
Ah, it's in it.
Your cryo beam killed him?
No.
We're tracking reinforcements.
Unless I did it after the shield went back up.
Oh, maybe.
Hostiles en route. Find somewhere better.
Maybe it doesn't like being filmed.
Oh, do I have any thoughts about playing an MMO? Well, ironically, I spent how many? 6 years playing World of Warcraft. I got a little bit, shall we say, addicted to it, so I got to kind of keep my distance from MMOs. But the addictive thing about MMOs is not necessarily the gameplay, although it helps. I think it's actually the people you meet on there, and you play the game for the people, not necessarily for the game. At least that's how it turned into in the end. But once people started dropping off, different people came and went. The people I started playing the game with, sort of like 6 years ago. Not well by the time I quit, when it was 6 years ago. They had all left or moved on by the time I decided to finally call it quits, which is a shame because I still miss them days. Wrath of the Lich King was... Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Freeze!
That's gonna mess you up.
Did I find the non-sucky shotgun? Yeah, I'm using the Hesh at the moment. I have, although with, at the start of the stream, I have been experimenting, shall we say, with weapons. I've been trying to complete the weapon challenges, so I've been using a lot of weapons that I wouldn't normally turn to. Some of them have been fine, some of them have been quite good. A lot of them are subpar, but there aren't as many. Once the levels are leveled up a bit, it's not as bad as
I don't know.
where are you?
I don't know.
Oh. It's so. I still can't believe there's 3 engineers in this game.
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
Look, we've got 3 turrets next to each other and everything. Ah, tease.
I don't. Well, no, I've never put it on public, no.
Enemies headed your way.
No, it still should be private, so you should still be able to join us, tease.
Teammate injured.
Have you, anyone got eyes on the fiend?
No.
Watch out, don't get grabbed. May need to get yourself up.
Okay.
Tease is back. Yeah, the Hesh isn't too bad. It's like a poor man's version of the Piranha and semi-automatic. That's how I would describe it.
Just doing anything.
Really? I got one here with me. My turret's so squishy.
Lost my shields. Teammate injured.
Thank you.
Have my back. Squad member down. Lost my shields.
Oh, a little bit slow. Sorry. Lots of guns. I think I didn't see on the kill feed that he's been taken down. Oh no, we lost Tease again, that's what happened.
Teammate injured.
I love how they say overload is not a primer, but if you can still activate tech combos from overload. You just got to be quick enough.
Teammate injured.
I'm coming.
Shields are out.
Is that the only one left?
Down.
Predator kill.
I ran out of ammo.
All clear for now. Intel shows key enemy personnel in that area. Don't let them leave. I hear ya.
Nothing's come back.
Yeah, me too. This might require a fair number of rockets. It's one down.
Lost my shields.
Teaser's back and the target's right on top of him. I'll get myself up.
Okay. Bean.
Can't tell what it is. Is it? Another fiend. Target is a anointed. Right, I'm moving. Oh, the target's right on top of you guys. I'll get myself up. I think that's one of the biggest issues with the engineers as well. They got no kind of get out of jail free cards. Heads up. Oh.
Right?
I was doing one of the charged up shots, and with the Lynette, and and then Felbunny's cryo beam just freezes him, and he falls to the floor, making me miss the shot.
I'm sorry.
Has switching your character then T's helped? Someone suggested in chat that it might be better to if he was to change his outfit, his kit, his character. It might help.
You can't drive it.
Yeah, his main's normally the adept. That's bad news. Oh dear. Thank you. Thirty seconds. Yeah, it's because it's the last round. Whew, that was tough. Yeah. Did you want to do any more? Okay, we're going to do another. But I need to be right back. Just 2 minutes and nip into the bathroom. I'm back. No scores. They're very close. Although, I thought Tees was DC'd for most of the match.
I think you get your points back. No,
Oh, okay. You get
no,
points
he's
back.
really OP.
Right, who are we going to play as? Are we doing a random map?
Yeah, I'm cheating a bit.
Cheating a bit, huh?
I've done Remnant, I've done Cat, and now I'm done. Yeah, but you can.
Yeah, sure. Hang on. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, I'm looking at the high teen kits that I've got, and I've got like I got the Krogan Engineer and Vanguard, and I got the Turian Havoc. But I've pretty much played the Turian Havoc pretty much all evening. The Krogan Engineer I can't play long stints with, and the Vanguard is pretty much the same unless I want to go headbutt and everything. Okay. Let's just do the Krogan again. Yeah, I'm the Insurgent is one of the characters I need to start working on next. I mean, I've been using the Solarian Operator, and they've got similar roles in the shield boost mechanic, but you know, I want both of them up. I can see the Insurgent being a lot better at holding down a single position.
Had to be this map, didn't it?
Your favourite map?
Not favourite, thank you.
Well, we could go hunker down underneath the refinery building. Dun 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 dun.
Did he just say you did?
No, we're gonna get you.
Oh.
And it was me who said it. Oh, it is Outlaw, isn't it? No, I read something about Outlaw the other day.
Oh.
That's all the red guys. So that's all the sharpshooters, all the raiders. They're actually different species. So if you look at their weapons, they'll have different weapons. So like the sharpshooter I just saw there was had a Viper. That's a Viper. This guy got burned up, so he don't count. I think he's got an M8. I mean, it could be completely wrong here, and what I read was bull honky. What weapon is he using? Oh, it disappeared. Or maybe they become a bit more prominent in later rounds, I don't know.
I think it's bullshit. It sounds like bullshit.
Yeah, the Insurgent, its trip mines definitely feel that sort of little bit of a niche, but there was just something so satisfying about the crossbow that the Talon mercenary had. Oop, I fell off.
Kill them.
Kill what?
Teammate injured.
Whoops.
Hello.
Good save.
No, this guy, he's got a Viper again.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. Get that last one. Enemies cleared. Stay alert. We are good.
I find it's not hardened for using survival.
Yeah, it's not the best. It's not so bad if you're hunkered up in a position, but it's too open at the top. Okay. Like inside C, it would be great.
Well, useless.
Need a transfer. Almost done.
Wow, my turret actually felt like it came in useful there. Ooh, I might die.
I'm reading a flat line. Just 1 sec. Thanks a bunch.
Thanks for that.
Squad member down.
Well, shit, my turn.
Oh,
Useless.
I feel so useless at this character sometimes. It feels like I've been leveling her up for ages as well.
You had my back.
Where did I leave?
What?
Where did I leave?
I just went into the next building.
Where did I
Need a
leave?
receipt. That's a wrap.
Sorry.
Teammate injured.
Yeah, that's like the point. In the back.
Oh, the point wasn't captured yet, was it?
Nope.
Well, why did I leave as well?
I don't know, but both did it on their own.
Oh no, T's got disconnected again.
I'm not helping them.
I don't know. Maybe it's my connection gets. Maybe the host.
What is this?
Squad member down.
Did you just leave me?
No, I was just in the next room. Right, what gun have you got?
Just 3 hostiles remaining. Teammate injured.
Oh, I'm rust.
Haha.
I'll say it again. The rust is setting in.
You can wait.
Good.
Let me finish.
Stay sharp. Sweet.
Did you get yourself out?
Wolf's noticed that we all left him. They left us. They left us.
Enemies headed your way.
I'm going down into my cave.
We have a Hydra?
Did she reflect the
She did.
singularity back at you?
And I'm dead.
There's a Hydra somewhere. Oh, there was. Oh, Tease is back.
I can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it still. Oh, there it is.
Squad member down.
Try shooting into glowing red eyes.
I got it stuck.
Okay, glowing red eyes are down. Oh, turret's down.
Oh, what? Bad thing. Where did that singularity go? I'm sorry, I'm not very good at that.
It's fine. I don't expect everyone to be of the same skill level and that. And
No, I expect me to be good. That's nice.
what?
But you didn't expect me to be any good.
No, I don't mean it like that. Let's put it here. Hopefully this will work better.
Enemy's clear. Stay alert.
I've never gotten, never been any good with the adepts. Never gotten along with them.
What, throughout the whole series you'd have never been that good with the adepts?
Yeah.
Well, even single player?
Yeah.
Well, in Mass Effect
Except
1,
Vanguard.
I think in Mass Effect 1, and I think even in 2, I don't think they even had combos, like biotic combos and that.
I was always, soldier, professor shot, charge. Like,
Something's coming in from the back as well.
Teammate injured.
Ouch. I got myself up. What happened to my turret? It's supposed to flip and protect the back bit.
cover is your friend. Do you like to use cover? Got a pistol there. Easy turret.
What the fuck? It says I Cobra RPG'd a raider when I clearly didn't.
Yeah, you did. Sucks.
Oh no. Tease keeps getting join error die. No, join die error.
Squad member down.
I'm coming. Can't tell, no one's coming in yet while it's been up.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Pop! Oh, missed. There we go.
Stay sharp.
I've got 5 of my responsibilities.
I wish I could hide up top away from my responsibilities. Oh dear.
We're picking up classified data on the Scourge. Upload it.
Oh, this Outlaws should be okay. Oh my. Oh yeah, the Hydra's coming your way.
Oh, cheers.
Fragment up. Squad member down. Almost done.
No, I'm finished.
Upload. Well done.
Ooh, gold upload.
Squad member down.
Nah, I'm coming. No! He's still with the stamp on. Ah.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
I got it.
Alright, leave it to you.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going.
Keep it going.
We're done here. Get yourself
Oh dear. Where the hell did that Krogan go?
I killed it.
Oh.
teammate injured.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
What the hell? Thirty seconds. I'm not going to go that way.
Mission complete. Full team secure. Good work.
Did T's get disconnected again? I didn't see. 1, 2. No, I can see 3 little green men running around on the screen. You up for any more? Or okay. Right, what time is it? Well, it's almost 2:30, so I think. Oh no, she's going to show off. Her head's getting quite big.
I said though. It's because T's got disconnected.
Yeah, T's was having a hard time with the disconnects. Okay, time to open some packs. Right, anyway. Thanks to Tease and Wolf for the actual matches, and Foul Bunny for joining us later on, and all the randos who joined us. Sorry about the disconnects, but it's time to open some packs. Right, I'm going to try this time what the guys said, because someone wrote in the comments, I can't remember who it was, said something about that actually doing the expert packs results in a potential 36% chance compared to the 25% chance of premiums. So I'm going to do these. That's depressing.
Are you sure?
No, but well, at least I got a silver. She's level 10 now. So I'm just watching Fel Bunny open her packs. Oh dear. Well, I set it off on experts. Let's go with those. Ugh, nothing fun. Well, that was depressing. But we got some matches done, so that's good. And we got a few more consumables, I guess that's good. I'm hoping that maybe something happens to increase the chances of ultra rares, especially for the players who have, like myself, maxed out everything else. I mean, I don't want to spend all this time playing if I'm just going to get consumables. It's frustrating to say the least. But yeah. Anyway, on the plus side, thanks everyone who tuned in for the stream and that, and thanks for chat. It's been great fun again. I can't believe we're doing this 5 weeks in a row. But yeah, and also everyone, thanks for the games, and I'll see you again next Monday for week 6. Hopefully we'll be a little bit more lucky in between then and now. Now and then. Yeah, that's right. Whatever. Alright, anyway, see you all again soon.